Welcome to Technical Tuesday. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today we're going to break down whether or not it's better for humans or for programs or systems or AIs to trade the financial markets. But before we start, make sure to like and subscribe, especially if you find value in this presentation. Not only do you help our channel grow, but you disseminate the information for like-minded traders. Okay, so here it goes. So this has been the question from the time that I started trading, is whether or not it's better for humans to trade the financial markets or to develop some sort of system. And as those systems are getting more complicated, they are imbuing some things like AI into trading the financial markets. And that has really changed the landscape of trading the financial markets. Today, there are many more programs trading the financial markets than when I first started. So this is really an important subject. And this is how you can make a decision for yourselves. Now at CMTrading, we provide for you the platform that allows for you to impute some sort of system into the program for you to trade the financial markets using a program. So put that aside. This is really an important concept. Important understanding. There's a couple of things here to understand. Now, number one, the benefits of trading a financial system based on a program will be the advantages for the program, the disadvantages for humans, and vice versa, right? So this is why these two are really important to peg up against each other, because maybe the hybrid would be better. Okay, you could argue that as well. Now, the other concept to really keep in mind is that the financial markets are customized markets, meaning to say that any given time is a specific moment in time that can't be duplicated, replicated, etc., right? There are not going to be the same buyers and sellers in the financial markets today under the conditions that they're trading right today versus what they'll be trading tomorrow. Even if everything else is the same, every unique moment in the financial market is exactly that. It's unique. So, creating consistency in the financial markets, and this is why it's a little bit difficult, is because every moment is unique. Now, the markets do repeat themselves and they do get into trends. And as traders, whether we're human, whether we're AI, we need to plot those trends. Now, there are advantages, like I said, for humans and disadvantages for machines and vice versa. Okay, so keep that in mind. So we're going to go through the advantages first of trading a financial system based on a program. And I think this is really very important to note. Now, human emotion is completely avoided when you're trading a financial markets based on a system. Now, I would say this is probably the biggest Achilles heel to a trader, is because there's so much emotions in the markets, right? We imbue so much emotions in the markets, right? We lose objectivity. We get angry when we trade. We get nervous. We get fearful. All that is avoided when you're trading on a system, right? And that's the beauty of trading on a system. It's completely and utterly focused on the markets for what they're giving you at any given time. And I think this is probably the biggest element. Now, with this, I'm going to put a little bit of a footnote and say that, no, you do want some emotional, right, trading in it, because there's that sixth sense that we as humans have, that sometimes we see something that the markets might not have been seen by a program, okay? That's really important to note. But by and large, okay, we want to avoid emotional trading at every given cost. I don't think that there's a trader out there that would not want to avoid some of their emotions in trading the financial markets. Now, in general, okay, greater discipline is achieved when you're trading the financial markets based on a system, right? It's harder to be consistent as a human, okay? And like I said, for the various factors that I said before, right? Did I get enough sleep last night? Am I emotionally balanced today? Did I get into a fight with a coworker or a loved one or whatever? Like all these elements are avoided when you're trading the financial markets based on a system. And number three, more consistency is possible for a longer period of time to create that element where you need to be consistent, yet the markets are inconsistent, right? One of these two variables has to be as consistent as possible. And so when you're trading the financial markets based on a program, you can create that. Now, these are the advantages of trading the financial markets based on a system. Now, we're going to go through the disadvantages, okay? It's number one, it's limited to trend following system, okay? When the systems are not going to look at shorter time frames, or they're going to be more limited, okay, as to the diversity of what a person can do. I look at it like this. When you're trading based on a system, you've got like a highway, okay, and you're driving on that highway or that freeway, and you can't really swerve across from that, right? It's like being on a train. You're on train tracks, right? You can't just go off road if you want to. But when you're a human, you can. And that's the advantages, that latitude that it gives you as a human to trade the financial markets. And so this is why it's an advantage to humans and a disadvantage to the machines. Number two, trend following system based on major trends. Normally speaking, when you have these type of trading systems, they're based on a longer time frame, okay? And it's harder for the system to actually include shorter time frames because it's based on data. It's based on technical analysis for longer time periods. So it is, like I said before, it's limited when it comes to that. Number three, markets aren't always trending. Markets sometimes are very choppy. They're range bound. They change character, okay? And those are type of opportunities that a human has that a system does not have.